Hello and welcome back to the video series for beginner to Microsoft Azure. In the last lecture, we have seen how we can use different services in Azure Storage Account, that is a container that is called as blob storage, then a file share, then a tables and the queues. Now in this lecture, we are going to explore more about a storage account, that is how we can use the configuration tab to change the values that we have provided while creating the storage account. So like a replication type, access tier and few more details. And a part of that, I'm going to show you how we can use a recommended tool by Microsoft Azure to access the storage account, which is called as Azure Storage Explorer. I'm going to show you how you can connect to your storage account using that tool. So let's go ahead and see the practical demo. So let's go to the storage account that we have created in the last lecture. Not last, but last to last lecture. And in the last lecture, we have explored all of these services. Now, today I'm going to show you what is there in the settings tab and in the configuration option. So in configuration option, the settings that you have provided while creating the storage account are available. Now you can explore the settings, that is performance. You have selected standard, but you cannot change it now because it's already created as a standard. If you want to change it to premium, you again have to delete and recreate a new account. So that thing you cannot change. But the other things like secure transfer required is the option that you can change from enable to disable or disable to enable. You can also change the TLS version, which will be compatible to your file. Currently the latest version is selected. If you want a lower version, you can go for that. And you can also change your blob access tier, which is by default hot storage that we have selected while creating storage account, but you can change to archival, that is a cool storage, so that you can use the storage account for the archival of your files. Then there comes the replication, which also can be modified from here. Currently, while creating the storage account, we had this replication to be selected as a local redundant, but we can change it to geo redundant. Let me show you first how you can check what all replication type and how it will work. So here is a geo replication, which option is given over here, where you can check what replication pattern you have selected, which is a local redundant currently. And your local redundant means only one data center will have the copy of your data, which is a West US2 region. Now if you want to add one more data center to have a replication of your data, then you can go ahead and change in the configuration setting the replication pattern, that is a local redundant to geo redundant or geo redundant read access. So it's your choice. I will currently select a geo redundant and just save it. Okay, it's successfully done. So I can go ahead to geo replication again, and it's changed to geo redundant storage now. So you can check what all data centers are available there. So earlier it was only one data center, which was West US2. Now it is added as a West Central US as a secondary data center. So whatever data you are putting it to this storage account, it will be replicated to another geologically separated data center, which is in West Central US. So this is how you can have a replication to your data. If I go to the configuration, there is one more option that you can change, is activating the Azure Active Directory access to your storage account. So that can be enabled, and if you save that, your Active Directory users will be able to access the storage account using their Active Directory credentials. So how to add a domain and join the domain in Azure storage account, that is a link given to you. If you want, you can go ahead and explore that. That is how you can set up the Azure Active Directory account with storage account. And this is all about the configuration part, and this is all I wanted to show you here in the additional about the storage account. And now we are going to explore a new tool which is being recommended by Microsoft to use to access the storage account, which is Storage Explorer. Download. I'll show you from the first beginning stage, that is to download the Storage Explorer tool. So to download, you have to come to this link where I have already typed on in Google itself. It have directed me to this link, and now you can download it. I have already downloaded that file in my downloads. So this is the file that was downloaded, and when I unzip that file, I got this tool explored over here. So I'll just double click on it and follow the process of installation, which is just clicking twice or thrice next, and it will look like this. So this is how it will give you a feel in the first page. And now, as I don't have any connections available in the Storage Explorer, if I go to the connection tab, this is kind of a connection tab, so I will go there. It will ask me to add Azure Subscription, from where you want to import your storage account. So either you can go directly with the subscription ID. So for that, you have to just select first option. If you have the connection string available with you, you can go for this option to use connection string. If you have a SaaS token or a URL, you can go for this option. Then if you have a storage account key and name, you can go for this option. So there are multiple options to check in or to log into your storage account. So if particular storage account you want to access, you can go for these options, or else all the accounts that you have in your Azure account, you can go for this option. So currently I'll show you one option, one among them, which one I should select. Okay, I'll show you connection string option. Let me go ahead and click on next. Let me give the display name. Display name is random. You can give anything, like just do IT storage. Okay, so this is my storage account name or a display name that I will be providing for it. And connection string, I can get it from my portal. As we discussed yesterday, we can get the connection string from the access key option in the settings. So in the access key, I have this connection string which is already generated. So I'll just copy here and go ahead and paste it to my connection. Then click on next. You can go ahead and make sure the connection is established. Okay, so I'll just close the first tab, which is the informative tab. If you want, you can read this tab about the version. And yeah, so here I can see this just do it dash storage, which I have just added. And if I go ahead and explore the blob container, I can see my blob container which we have created in the last lecture, which is a container 1. Inside the folder 1, we have a cheat sheet of machine learning, right? So from here you can explore it. And in the last section, I have not shown you the how to create a table out, or how to use the table and how to manipulate with the table. So table 1 is the one we have created from the portal. So we can import our table from here by clicking here in import tab, and you can import your Excel sheet or whatever things you have. Currently I don't have that, so I can't show you the practical, but you can use this way. So this is how you can connect to your storage account. In case you are using a SaaS token, you can use the SaaS connection, and in case you have the Azure accounts, you can directly go ahead and click next and authenticate with the Azure account to connect your storage account. So all the storage account linked with your Azure subscription will be visible over here. So this is how you can connect to your storage account using Storage Explorer. So if you go to this option, you will get an option to add a subscription. So you can click on add an account, and if you do so, you will get this option to click on next. Again, it will ask you to add your Azure subscription. I'll give the password, hit on next, and once the authentication is done, it will be visible over here. So this is how you can add your subscription, and as the subscription is already added, I'll show you where and how you can access the storage account. So this is your subscription and this is your storage account. So this is where your storage account can be visible, right? This is your storage account name, and if you expand it, and you can find the blobs container, that is container 1. We have created a file share. Again, we can see the same file share and the file named as ML cheat sheet which is uploaded there, and the queue that we have created in the last lecture, and the table that we have created in the last lecture. So this is how you can access your storage account using Microsoft Storage Explorer. So this is all about the Storage Explorer. I hope you like this video. I hope this video was informative for you. If you have any query, please comment down below and I'll respond you back in a couple of days. In the next lecture, I'm going to show you the practical demo for a virtual machine. So thanks for watching and have a nice day. Goodbye.